Continue our celebration of Baltimore Beer Week here at Midday, Maryland. Today, you are in for a tasting that pairs beer and wings, the best of both worlds. With me now to talk more about it, Dennis Kistner of Mahaffey's Pub in Canton, one of Baltimore's finest beer bars. Thanks for coming in, Dennis.
Thank you for having me.
This is getting serious now. We're talking about wings. We're talking about hot sauces and beers that pair together perfectly. Before we get to the pairings, and we've got the wings sizzling here, tell us just briefly, Mahaffey's Pub, what are you guys doing for Beer Week?
So Beer Week, this is our 9th year of being a sponsor of Beer Week. We feature a lot of beers from all over the country and the world. We have a German night as well. But we do some food pairings. We do some special activities for children and adults alike. We have featuring some of our local breweries like Union, Heavy Seas, Key, Flying Dog. So we like to keep supporting our local breweries. But we also have some like Oscar Blues out of Colorado that we do as well. So.
And it's great that we celebrate. We've been talking all week about celebrating our local beers. But when it comes to pairing the wing sauce just perfectly with that brewski, the Colorado beers have a very interesting, talk about this lineup here and how they kind of are matched perfectly.
So a few years ago, Oscar Blues out of Colorado started to make their own hot sauces. And the unique thing is that each hot sauce they do actually contains the beer that they pair with. So they automatically pair very well, and all the sauces are absolutely delicious.
Matched up, a lot of us probably didn't even know Dale's Pale Ale, we've seen it. There's a hot sauce that matches it.
Yep, it's been around for 20 years, like the first canned craft beer, and they've started doing a hot sauce that actually has Dale's in it.
And you guys sell the sauces at the pub as well, which is great.
We do.
Let's get into it a little bit here. Let's start, I guess, was a good mild side, then we're going to go hotter?
Yep.
All right, let's start it up.
All right.
So wings here, we got them warmed up on the hot plate.
All right, so this first one we're going to do is Mama's Little Yellow Pilsner.
All right.
It's a Pilsner, obviously,
sure.
With this hot sauce that we're using.
On there. And I notice it's a nice blonde, lighter beer that will match with this.
Yep, it's very light, easy drinking, good summertime beer, of course. And then the hot sauce that goes with it is a Sriracha honey-based sauce.
Look at that coloration, that's nice.
So a little sweet, not super spicy.
Yeah.
Give it going to go? Or
well, let's just plate up a couple more and then we'll do a little tasting. How's that? So
sounds
talk
great.
about our second category.
So the second one is probably the most famous beer of all the Oscar Blues, and that is Dale's Pale Ale.
All right. Yes, I think a lot of us have seen that in various pubs around Maryland and Baltimore.
Yep, if you drink craft beer at all and like pale ales, you've probably had this more than a few times. And the hot sauce for this one is more of a traditional buffalo sauce. So not super hot. Definitely has nice spice that goes well with the hoppiness of the Dales.
Okay.
Like I said, more of a traditional buffalo. It's not going to kill you on heat, but it's got really good flavor, and it does go well with a nice hoppy beer.
Definitely going to try that one. All right, talk about category 3 here.
All right, so this is one of my favorites because it's a style of beer that not many people really get into.
It's a darker beer, I could see that.
So it's a Scotch ale. So very malty. It's got some nice sweet notes from the malt, and the hot sauce that they do with this is one of my favorites as well. So it's a 3 chili chipotle sauce. So it's got a little more of the barbecue flavors that you like. It's got a little bit of smoke to it. Not super hot, but definitely got a little more spice than the Dales.
All right.
A little darker in color.
So yeah, you can see it's a darker sauce to go with that darker colored beer. Nice. And plate up super hot here. As quickly as we can.
Okay,
we got
so
about
this
30 seconds.
All right, this last one is.
Talk about this sauce.
So we're doing a hot wing eating contest at the bar. So it's going to be 5 levels.
Yeah.
This is one of the middle levels, but it's still got a lot of spice to it. It's using their base Deviant Dale's hot sauce.
Okay.
And then we've kicked it up a little bit with some extracts and some other hot sauces that are a secret recipe of ours.
Man. It is Wings Wednesdays. Every Wednesday night at Mahaffey's. You got to check it out. Let's let me give this classic Dale's Ale one a try here.
All right.
And you grab one as well. Again, Wings Wednesdays at Mahaffey's. It's a huge celebration of Beer Week, and we can pair it up with just the right beer as well. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back with more Midday Maryland.